It's October the 28th. What am I doing on this day? I'm going to a gig at San Fran for my friend's show. I'm shooting this gig on a TLR of all things. Why? Because I like a challenge. I've shot gigs on a Helios 442 on my F1, but now to try shoot a gig on a clunky big medium format camera. I've known Mim for quite a few years and have even shot some of her very first shows. These photos are now about a decade or so older, and from when I myself had just gotten into photography. But even back then, while shooting digital, I was shooting with old film lenses. Over the years, I've shot a number of portrait sessions with Mim, from these in the studio shots to these outdoor ones, which do sit in my portfolio as some of my favourite portrait shots that I've ever taken.
You still take more than you give. How can I love a man like that? But here I am.
I've also got this one photo on film on a point and shoot of Mim. So back to San Fran. I thought I'd take the Mamiya C220. I decided this over the Mamiya 645 or the Mamiya RB67. Now you might be wondering why on earth I would take one of these behemoths to a gig to try shoot a show. Well, the reason is quite simple. I like a challenge. Otherwise I get bored. These two photos of the band before Mim actually came out very well. I've shot gigs for years and it pains me to say this, but digital is just much better at shooting gigs. Even 10 years ago, and my Sony A7II makes it far more easier than the camera that I had back then. I need a challenge, and hence why I'm trying to shoot on this beast. Now, to make this workable, I need to have a high ISO film. And whilst I have a few rolls of Color 800 film, I was unsure if this would suit the big medium format cameras, and I wanted to make sure I had enough sensitivity on the film if my lenses weren't wide enough. So I decided instead to opt for Ilford 3200. Not every photo will be good that you shoot at a gig, as the lighting is difficult and constantly changing, and film is unforgiving when it comes to the lack of light. However, I think this video proves that you can shoot a gig on film and even have a camera like a TLR shoot that gig. These two photos were taken basically blindly, and whilst not perfect, I've seen and shot a lot worse. I would, as always, whenever shooting a gig, be taking my Sony A7 with me to shoot video, but also to take some pictures. With this gig, I had a new lens, a 24mm Pentax M42. I've not shot so wide in over 5 years. It allows me to get shots like this. The main band of the night, Teenage Dads, were really good live. I would highly recommend. I'd never seen or heard of them before, but I enjoyed every one of their songs. I got photos of them as well. I really like trying something different, and these mirror shots are not something I've seen before. As always, it's been real, guys.